I again look at the hymns, favorite hymns. I know I've gone over 5, and that's because there are so many that I dearly, dearly love. Today, the hymn is called The 90 and 9. And
There were 90 and 9
and
safely lay
the story behind
shelter of
this particular hymn,
but one was
a lady by the name of Elizabeth Clefen wrote the poem. She was a daughter of a local sheriff, and it was printed in the newspaper. Well, then a man by the name of Banky boarded a train. He was traveling with D.L. Moody, as Moody was traveling around these evangelistic efforts. So he bought a newspaper for a penny and sat down and was reading it and came across this poem. And it made such an impression. So when they got to their destination, he found out that Moody's sermon was going to be the Good Shepherd. And hence this song was written. Now in Matthew chapter 18, starting with verse number 12, how think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them is gone astray, doth he not leave the 90 and 9 and go into the mountains and seeketh that which is astray? And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 90 and 9 which went not astray. Even so, it is not the will of your Father which is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. So Elizabeth Clefen read this and made an impression. Mr. Banky saw it in the newspaper and wrote the music to these wonderful words. And beloved, how many times has the Lord's people went astray, and Jesus would go after them and rejoice when they return? We are such a blessed people. I tell you what, it's just amazing to me. But the 90 and 9 that safely lay, and how that song, no doubt, touched the hearts of so many back in the late 1800s. And it has touched our hearts ever since, hasn't it? It's a wonderful hymn. It's among my favorite. And I hope it's among your favorite. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the prayers you've answered on our behalf. How I pray for your strength. I pray your blessing. Lord, I pray for our church and every effort. I pray for our leaders that you will bless them, encourage, strengthen. And Lord, watch over us during this time. Help us ever to make decisions that are pleasing in your sight. And we do ask your forgiveness for those times when we fail. For it is in Jesus' name that I pray. Amen.